Discord. Hey guys, oh god, this is weird coming from a person who just got off watching a video. I have a couple things to talk about and a couple things to explain and other things. Like, I never do these videos professionally. You know me. I'm not one Joe who's like, I'll just wing it. What could go wrong? A lot of stuff could go wrong. And if people didn't hear that, a lot of stuff could go wrong. But that's never really been my thing. I've always been, hey, just show off based off skill. Worry about other things later. And in truth, I do follow under that principle, but I feel like the content I've been giving you guys for a while has been total crap. And for someone who just who just finished watching a Cloud 8 Server 5 video and one of his update/rant videos, I realized, hey, that's what I've been doing for the last 3, 4, 6 months now. I feel ashamed because I love video games and whatnot, and I've gone on record saying, yes, I love video games, but there's just games that I want to record but can't because of problems with hardware and other things I'm working on, and please just bear with me because I'm still getting a lot of legal stuff. Not legal stuff. Yes, I bought a computer. I'm still trying to hunt it down. Ugh. But I bought a computer from a friend of mine who was like, yo, this is a pretty good computer for recording. So I bought it. I actually bought it really cheap. I bought it for like $200 something. I think it was just $200 flat. And I pitched in $10 or something because I was like, hey, just for transporting it to my house. Now, the problem is with that, if people can tell, I have issues because I was like, you know what, you have a lot of games on here and a lot of stuff that I don't want, so just get rid of it all. They got rid of it, but they didn't remember a certain thing about a graphic card. And this is a custom-made computer, so paying $200 for that, really goddamn amazing on my part. But yeah, they lost everything. They're trying to not replace it, but trying to get a way to get the computer running. And in truth, I feel bad because I've been kind of yelling at them for the last 4 or something months I've been doing these update videos. In truth, they don't deserve this crap, but at the same time, they know I want to do Let's Plays and I'm really impatient. And to those people, I say sorry. I legitimately don't mean to give you crap. I just end up giving you crap because I'm impatient. I really have to work on that. Even though people have told me in the past, like, dude, you're super patient. How the heck do you do this? I'm like, But I want to go over possible ideas. Yes, people may know Dano, or Dan, as I call him. I know your actual name is something else, and I can never remember it for the life of me because I'm horrible with names. Sorry, Dan. I sound so weird about that one. But sorry, Dan. I just never remember your actual name. I caught one of his streams, I think, a couple weeks ago. It was Tales of Symphonia. Good to know you're still doing that, man. I'm going to eventually watch the other videos. And also, someone's going to turn the lights on in my kitchen, so I'm going to walk over here. So yeah, I've just caught a stream of his. I started to watch some of the Tales of Symphonia stuff. And I was thinking, hey, me and Dan really like games. And I'm like, okay, how about... I messaged Dan a long time ago, and, persistently bugged him on Skype. I know he doesn't mind, but I feel bad for going, yo, every day, just to make sure he's alive and well and good and all. And yes, I know that's considered annoying and whatnot. I'm sorry, Dan, you have to put up with me. But I was thinking of talking to Dan about a MMORPG, an MMO walkthrough, as you will. Now, in truth, this would work perfectly if I played the game more frequently, which I don't, because I don't have the proper computer to do it. Now, people may know this, and I'm not a super active player on this game anymore. I used to be, in my, middle school life. But it's called Fiesta on Outspark.com. If you want to play it, by all means. It's a free-to-play game. It's amazing. I love it. But I haven't played it recently because I've just been bleh with my computer and everything else. So that's just one of the things I wanted to talk about to Dano with. And we were also talking about, oh shoot, what else were we talking about? I think we were talking about a Secret of Mana Let's Play, which I really want to do because I've never beat Secret of Mana. And yes, people are going to go gasp! you've actually played like everything from the NES or SNES, the SNES, or no, the Super NES, so the SNES. So you play pretty much like everything on the SNES. Doesn't mean I beat everything. I've never beat Legend of Mana, or no, that's the PS1 version. What's that? I never beat Secrets of Mana. I've never beat any of the good RPGs apparently on the Super Nintendo, minus like the Final Fantasy games. Shame on me, boo-hoo. But yeah, just Let's Plays that I'm planning to do co-op or like with another friend of mine. And what's also that other SNES game that people love and I've seen played multiple times, I want to play it? I think isn't it Seeking Desu? I think that's the name. I don't remember. I like it. I'm planning to do a co-op with a friend of mine, or I could do it with Dan, depending on how certain things come out. But yeah, that's up to him. But I was going to go into the main categories today. Today I'm going to go over what did we guess? Let's Players, or not Let's Players, walkthrough, people on YouTube in general. I really do enjoy watching some creative ideas and creative stuff for animations or just people going blah on the internet. And yes, I totally just said blah. Like I'm a super odd, retarded Transylvanian vampire. I don't know why I said that. Just first thing came into my mind. Oh, excuse me. I'm fighting off a bit of a sickness, flu. I think it was. Pretty sure it's the flu. Oh well. I'm fighting it off. I'm just getting off it, have a nasty cough, etc., etc. Don't worry about me. That's not the point of this. But I was going to talk about Cloud8745, one of the first YouTubers I actually watched and saw most of the content of their old YouTube. Yes, people might know Cloud. Oh, like I've heard of him from like I Want to Be the Guy and etc. I actually sat down and recalled what I originally saw Cloud from. Oddly enough, it was a Quadraxis 14 video. Yes, I heard of Cloud from a Quad video. Now, you know, I didn't really know about Cloud85. I typed it in when I was in middle school, I think. Yeah, like rather early middle school, late or mid middle school. And I watched him. I watched like I know Dan's watched Quad as much as I have. I actually watched Cloud more than Quad by any stretch of the imagination. And the reason I only found about found Quad out was because I originally watched Goron 50. Goron 50, bleh, that's a name I haven't heard in forever. And I've actually seen his videos once in a while. And, you know, he's been doing some pretty cool stuff, I must admit. Now, you're probably thinking, why are you going down memory lane? It's going into the track of, I didn't really make too many good friends on my super old YouTube account, and I'm not going to give the name out because it doesn't exist anymore. But yeah, I liked Goron 50. I liked a lot of other people from that, and I could have just made easily friends with them. Yes, they're a fair amount older than I am, but I don't really care. The only reason I got friends with Dano is because I actually grew a pair and actually... Jesus Christ, something just slammed in the back of my... in the front of my house, rather. Not the back, I'm in the back. Yeah, like the only reason I reached out to Dano was because, hey, I saw his virtual novels and his commentary. So yeah, I was like, you know what, this is kind of interesting. Let's message the dude. Like, just take a chance. So I took a chance, messaged him. He got back to me pretty much instantaneously. I think it was a day or two. And then I asked Dano to, like, check out one of my videos. And he did. He actually liked it. Now, in truth, I think it was one of the more recent videos I did at the time. So, like, that was Kirby Dreamland 3, I believe. I don't remember what video he first commented on, but I'm pretty sure that's it. And yes, I do admit I don't have the best videos. I don't have the best Let's Plays. I'm not generally trying to go for that. I'm just trying to get a good community set up. And as someone who's not egotistical, what's the word when you're like attention seeking? It's weird to say because I like to be in the spotlight, and people go like, oh, in the spotlight doesn't really matter. It kind of pisses off some people, but it kind of endures other people so they don't have to take the fall of it. I was always a 50-50. I always like to be in the middle, like somewhere, like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So yes, speaking of this, it's really weird, but what are you gonna do? That's just kind of how I am. So Dana was so kind enough to like talk to me via Skype, and we had, I think, one legit call, which I want to buff up as soon as we can, because that's pretty fun just talking about dumb stuff. And I told him about oh shoot, what did I tell Dano about originally? I think it was what a brooch was. Like, he didn't know what a brooch was, and I'm just like, oh, that's kind of cool, because that's like fashion stuff that I'm kind of into. When I say fashion, I mean I have maybe 1 foot elegant, 1 foot country, because I like the country style a little more. And elegance, it's weird to say, because someone who dresses casual Joe like myself, I'm kind of just like, it doesn't matter. But in a realistic point of it, it's just like, I want to wear that and make it look good, but I know I can't. Oh well. But yeah, we talked about fashion. We were just talking about like some dumb stuff. It was hilarious to me. And like, I know Dano probably is like, oh, it's dumb to him, but it's probably awesome for me. But I'm like, it's awesome both ways. I just say, I use dumb as a enduring kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, I was kind of dumb, but blank and blank. So yeah, it's 50-50. Going back to my original topic, holy crap, I'm distracted easily tonight. Yeah, Cloud. I learned Cloud from Goron 50, and I learned Quadraxes from Goron 50. And then I went to bigger topics, or bigger people, like Marlon. I watched Marlon for far too long. Actually, I haven't seen some of his videos recently. I know he's still doing Pokemon stuff. And if people are wondering, Marlon is, I think, one of Chugga Conroy's combatants in one of the earlier Pokemon Diamond parts that he did with verses in it. I think I pronounced his name right. Merlin? It's a joke on Marowak, basically. Or is it Marowak? Is that a Pokemon? God, I feel old. I'm not that old though, compared to some people. Yeah, I haven't seen some of his stuff, but I remember way back in like middle school, I used to look up the dumbest things. I watched Adam West Lapdog. Oh dear God! Once again, that's a name I haven't heard in forever. I think the last video I've ever seen of that guy had to be his Princess Tsutanoko thing. That's not the name of the movie. It's a Ghibli film. It's where the god is a deer and they shoot deer, and it's like, no, the god, and it's like dark matter. It's like, oh Jesus. Yeah, that movie was weird. It made me cry as a kid a lot. I was an emotional kid, but that's not here or there. Ugh, coughing once again. I'm a coughing. I'm a wheezing. Oh jeez. No, not the poison floaty type. But anyways, yeah, I learned about so many famous YouTubers because of that. And YouTubers I haven't seen in forever. Sadly, I want to go back to watch them. But if people know Adam West Slapdog, you probably know him because of what's the Majora's Mask? Yeah, the Majora's Mask Bridge series. Now, this brings up another topic. This is something I've wanted to do for such a long time. I wanted to make a bridge series of games that I've played through, or at least know general amount of. My voice cracks. Ah. Oh jeez. So yeah, I'm probably never gonna get around to doing this, but I just want to bring that up. Like, if people want to do like a little silly dub with me, that'd be fun. Like, maybe a Phoenix Wright dub, for crying out loud. That'd be hilarious, even though I saw totally a Phoenix Wright dub that was really good. Will Powers, how we'll never forget you. Even though that's not an abridged. Maybe I just want to do a Phoenix Wright thing, like an Ace Attorney thing. I've always been a big fan of Ace Attorney and Professor Layton, but Professor Layton actually has voice acting. Dum 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 dum. That's neither here or there. Trying to do some ragtime, but have a horrible voice when it comes to singing ragtime. That is not ragtime. That is something else, but that is not ragtime. And that's also another thing. People might not know this about me, but I am a huge person with music. And yes, I am talking about music of like 90s, 80s, 70s even. Now, believe me, I've heard my fair amount of crap. But here's all that isn't crap, and people constantly forget. And it's sad, because I only learned about it remembered it about like a week ago. According to you, I don't remember the singer, don't remember the band, don't remember Jack All, but look it up. Pretty good song. Especially if you're into like that sappy teen stuff sometimes, because that felt much more of a teenage song than anything else. That's neither here or there. Going back to my original idea. Wow, 14 minutes in, I'm already botching up. For 15 minutes even. Wow, botching up to the botchiest. Botchiest? Is that a word? No. Yeah, so I'm just thinking around, like, going around YouTube, searching some interesting people up. And I found a pretty cool person like today even, actually. The only reason I found this was because someone on Facebook linked it to me, and I now remember to look it up. If people want to see a cute little animation, and it's a short animation, 8 minutes long, go on YouTube. Well, to hear this, you have to go on YouTube. Go up to the search bar and type in gamers short animation. I don't remember the screen name because I literally watched it like twice and I didn't remember it. But that channel has a fair amount of content that I laugh at, or I will laugh at because I haven't watched all of it yet. I like silly animations where it's just like, you know, hey, comic book strips. Just go into a GameStop, which EB Games for us Canadians. Yeah, Canada. It's like, see a person trip over. See a person grab someone's boobs. Now, effectively, I'm not all about the boob grabbage. I kind of dislike that, honestly, because being a single male, that has nothing to say. Shut up, me. Just shut the hell up. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, boob grabbage. Typical, find out your best friend's a woman. Oh, snap. No, I wouldn't do that. Even if I was to slip, I usually put my hands under my ass and just break my fall that way. And yes, that sounds horrible because that would probably shatter your hands because of the force of your butt. But it's better than grabbing onto someone's hand and having them fall with you. But yeah, like, it's a little comic strip. It's actually pretty cool. Which brings me back to another comic strip I've watched way too much and I probably know word for word. It's the Carnivore comics, if people know about that Pokemon side series that people have done in the past, and I love it. I want more of it, please. It's been like 4 years, I think. But there's a Carnivore comic strip where basically where a carnivore fell in love with Latios. I think Latios was the red one, I'm pretty sure. Or is that Latios? I don't remember. I'm gonna say Latios. Latios. And, you know, Carnivore is like, yo, you're like the coolest person that works in his office. And he's just like, yo, I only dig like pre-evolutions, which like the second evolution. So she goes into the, I'm not gonna spoil that entire comic, but let's just say certain things happen, High Evolution says her, woohoo, yay, yay, jiggles, ugh. It jiggles and wiggles, and yet the broccoli still stays inside. That's a reference, and I made that sound really dirty, actually. Ugh. Ugh. I'm even disgusted by myself. I've done it. I've broke myself entirely. I disgust my own self. How does one simply do that? One simply does not do that. It's like that meme that everyone keeps talking about, so shut up before I punch you in the mouth, me. And no, that's not, that was me acting. Don't go out of like, oh, split personality. Nope, that's me acting. Acting like a righteous fool. Except I'm not righteous or a fool. Because that's number 0 and number 10? No, 10's Wheel of Fortune. Tarot cards. Who the hell remembers them? I do, because I like them. They're also technically part of a religious thing I studied and I really like. Buddhist teachings. Okay, apparently God had something against that, because that's not the right religion. Ow, my throat. Coughing up is not really fun. But yeah, like, I like cute little animations and comic strips, and kind of just shows the childhood I never really had until I was like 13, well, like 12, 13-ish. Because by that point, I started to buy comic books at like a local corner store. I haven't done that in a while, actually. It's gonna be weird for like a 20-year-old man to walk in and go like, yo, comic books, they're a thing. I don't know, I bought Archie. I still kind of buy Archie if I'm waiting at a grocery line and there's nothing else to really buy at the time. It's like, yeah, it's like $5. It's not gonna hurt that much. Actually, yeah, I've been reading a lot of Archie, actually, too. And yes, I'm talking about Archie as in Archie Andrews, I think it is. Quick, someone who remembers Archie, tell me. I remember Jughead and Veronica I forget like the other 4 characters in that series. That was a weird series, actually, if you think about it. Especially people who know the early cartoon version of Archie. There was also Archie's Weird Mystery. I remember watching a crap ton as a kid. That was a really cool show. Just like Clone High and other shows. But that's neither here nor there. Bottom line, I like YouTubers who just do crazy, silly stuff. Case in point, Dano. I'm pointing you out, sir, because you deserve it. You deserve a big round of applause, and when we start doing co-op stuff, I will probably praise you and then realize, hey, let's play a game. I don't praise people too much. Like, in truth, I do praise people, but I'm like, you gotta give a little to get a little. So I'm just hoping one of these days I'll get my back of my head scratched. Please, please scratch my head. Wow, I'm apparently a submissive cat? What animal likes to get scratched behind the ears again? Is that a cat? I know cats like it, but do cats love it? That maybe dogs. I am a mixed person. I like dogs, pets, dogs, cats, birds, lizards, a lot of other stuff. But because I have an insectophobia and arachnophobia, because illogical fears, yeah, I can't stand spiders or, insects. That's a little weird to say because my sister loves spiders. Way to go, sis. You're one of my peoples. You're one of the peoples with the Flavor Flav. Oh my God, Parappa. You know what the hell was that one song of Parappa where it's like, keep the line moving, keep the line moving. It's Parappa 2. It's the hair salon. Trim, 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 die, 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 trim, trim, die, die. Wow. I remember way too much of Parappa 2. Then again, Parappa 2 was like the first game I actually beat out of the Parappa series, so Parappa. I don't know. I could just talk here whistling Dixie all damn day. I am now from the South. I am now a hick. And yes, I know that's an offensive term, but people who could take hick and not make that offensive, good on ya. Just don't blow out of proportion like everyone does nowadays. Get your facts straight, then blow stuff out of proportion. That's what I say. I generally do that. It's like, yo, my girlfriend, Emma. I'm like, did you talk to set girlfriend? Did you clarify certain things? It's like, no. You're a horrible man. You should probably go talk to your mental provider. your mental provider. Here's some pills for your mental. It should probably help. Wow. Once again, really distracted from the main topic. But yeah, updates. What can I say? Coughing. I am actually wearing a very thick sweater. I'm surprised I'm still coughing. Shoot, I just had an idea and it crossed my mind. I thought to write this down. Shuffle. I don't know about Shuffle. I was going to talk about Tears of Tiara. Do people actually want a Tears of Tiara Let's Play solo or co-op? I'm not saying co-op with Dano. I'm just thinking co-op with someone who might play it. Because that game long. Really damn long. Well, Tears of Tiara 2 and 1, technically. But I have to get an emulator for 1. I like 1. It's strategery to the best degree, and I suck at strategic games. Help me. Help me before I wither. Wow, before I wither. I am now Queeleg from the Demon Soul games. That's not the right character. Damn it. Who was like that giant flower chick? Or monster terminology? Who's the giant flower chick? Or guy? Depending on how you look at certain things and the species and other things that would be so photosynthesized. Like, actually, yeah, that kind of brings up a valid question. How the hell do dryads and stuff exist, considering it's photosynthesis? I get to a degree like dryads were just like mages and whatnot who could transfigure themselves to trees and nature and whatnot, but it's photosynthesis because you can't turn out of it. I don't know. I'm suddenly talking like an Irish accent. I can't do it. Sounds really bad when you're trying to do an Irish accent and you're not supposed to Irish. Or Scottish, because it's just like I hang out around too many people, you know. I'm going to shush me. Just shush. Take your fate. Deliver it. Also, I'm gonna leave you guys. Well, I'm not gonna leave you guys, but I'm gonna give you guys one little beta sample for an idea I've been having recently. Since people know I'm a Tales of fan and other RPG fans, I kind of had an idea of a super cool move where it's like, surprise! Your main character is like a Darkling from Dokapon. I thought it'd be a cool idea where it's like, you thought I was gonna be a light warrior, huh? Nothing like the rest of you. You come in here, screaming your names, chanting your battle cries. But do you know what I'm gonna say? Dark Cyclone! Dark Cyclone, that's the best I could think of. That's the best I could damn think of. Dark Cyclone, it could have been Demonic Cyclone, it could have been Hurricane Rondo. That's a wrestling move, shut up me. This is going to be posted. I'm going to feel so ashamed because it kind of shows my crazy side. And this is kind of like the side I want to provoke in my life. Because people usually go like, oh, I'm too quiet, or I'm too loud, or I'm too blah. And it's like, you know what? Screw it. Go your way. Go your way and just go, whatever. I'm going to walk right in here and demand to see Life's Manager. I'm going to be Cave Dam Johnson, apparently. You don't take life's lemons, you send them back. Do you know who I am? I am the man who's gonna find a way to make a combustible lemon and burn your house down. Burn the house down! I can't do the voice for GLaDOS. I don't know. Yeah, but like, that's one common thing I feel like people have just had in the past, where it's like, oh, I'm not so-and-so, or I feel kind of depressed. You know what I do? I fake it. Fake it till it becomes reality. That's my motto for right now. Until I come up with a better motto, that's where you end. Fake it till you believe it. It's like that yoga class I took a long time ago, where it's like, smile, fake it until you actually do it. That's not the proper way of doing certain things, though. If you feel sad, cry. If you feel happy, smile. Or other emotions that may come up for different people, because we're not all the same people, and that'd be really boring if we were all the same people. And oh my god, my brain! I really think I need some medication to help me calm down sometimes, and I technically do have that medication. Should probably take that, just a bit. I don't know, but yeah, like, don't be scared. For someone who's been scared most of his life for grammatical errors, and yes, I do make grammatical errors, but not on purpose because I don't remember grammar in certain ways. But don't be scared. Like Dano said, hey, you're okay. Like, it doesn't matter. Just talk your way out of it. Or talk your way out of it. Whoops, that's not the right word. Like, just try to explain yourself if you don't know what the proper word is, and like, just like read once in a while. And yes, I have been reading. I actually know words because I read it a saurus. Words. I don't know. I've actually been reading the dictionary a lot too, just to help me with certain words. I now know what certain words mean, except I totally don't. I don't know. I still don't remember what a freaking concubine is, and I actually know that's a lie. I know what a concubine is. Dun, da, 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 dun. That's a very bad way to say something for some people who don't know English, which was me back in the day, because I remember one time in grade school or middle school, I screamed concubine at a dude. He got really pissed. And I think I now realize why. Sorry, dude. I don't know anymore because you moved like several times. Probably went back to Germany. Anyways, yeah, like, I don't know. I know certain words right now. Don't be shy. Just like speak your mind, and if you don't type it right, some people will correct you, some people won't. For someone who actually knows English as his first language, but I don't know actual English, I kind of know, kind of don't. But yeah, like, for someone who's been like petrified because of teachers and whatnot, don't be scared. Just put your best foot out there, and the worst is gonna happen is just, oh, you made a mistake here and here. Like, in truth, I'm one of the people who hates making mistakes. I hate being wrong, but that's just a fact of life you're gonna have to deal with. And I didn't find that out until I was like 19, actually. I found that out when I was about ready to get out of my parents' house. And then certain people stole certain money from me, and yeah, I'm a little upset, but that part doesn't have to be indulged. Words are fun. I speak English properly, I just can't spell it. So yeah, take it from me, for someone who actually does have fear of spelling and whatnot, don't mind if you spell stuff wrong. Just try to fix it later, or if you can, fix it at the moment. Because that's why we have editors on our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, etc., etc. And this has been going on for 37 minutes, and I have jumped around from topic to topic. But hey, that's the hot topic way, right? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bam.